Feel that you need legal representation, that's perfectly within your rights. You... Hello?
How many active cases you got?
38.
Okay.
Wayne, oh, come on. Look, I'm buried here.
I'm sorry, and we all are. Question 16. Am I afraid of the dark? You answered no. Question 23. Am I afraid of being alone? You answered no. 26. Am I afraid of my parents? No. You answered no to everything in that section. I think that some of those should have been yeses. Everybody's scared of something. And working through our fears, conquering them is how we get better. So, I want you to tell me, what scares you?
I'll tell you what scares me. If you tell me what scares you.
Don't yell at me!
Hi, you guys. Yeah, that's what today looks like out there. Nothing more going on. My foot still feels like it's hurting. I looked at it and it's still puffy on top. And I plan to shower, but right now I'm gonna call Shaylee. So, all right. Yeah, I told her she could come later on in the week because it's too late during the day here, so. And for the rest of the day, I'm gonna wear my PJs, these pinkish reddish ones, after I get out of the shower, so. I think I have an idea with my foot what I can do. Just run it under a cold stream of water before I get out. Like, okay, I could go like this, run it under here, that faucet, turn the top off, and run it in there with really, really cold water to numb my foot. That's the plan. And I finally pooped too. If you've watched my video from yesterday where I was complaining I couldn't poop, I finally did it a half an hour ago around there. Okay, that's warm. I'm gonna step on in now. I don't want that damn alarm beeping here. When it gets too much moisture, the moisture hits the little smoke alarm thingy and the smoke alarm beeps like it's out of battery. So that's why I shut my door a little bit. Alrighty, you guys. Oh, this feels donkey good. I'm gonna dry off now. I tried the foot under the faucet thing, but my foot was too big to have it rest down in the little area right there, and it wasn't working in the way how I want it to. And I have taken the flips and once I always cough when I dry up my ears and clean up my ears. What the fuck? Get naked again, I will start looking for narration wherever I gotta do the other ear now. That's a cue for me
You married?
No.
Never.
Not yet. Someday.
What are you, a bunch of losers?
With all due respect, you've been divorced 3 times.
It's complicated.
Ow! Alright, fine. Good. Let me check you out.
I am fine. I'm fine.
X-ray's ready to take her.
Okay, she's gonna be upstairs for a while, so now's a good time. Stop playing the murder. Go to the doctor already. See that? The boss is here. Hollis. That's a middle name. Holla. Holla. Holla.
Call me with the lactate. Thanks.
Oh, but this is Chicago's latest millionaire.
Yes. Hi, Frank.
Babu, congratulations.
I think I'm having a heart attack.
Heart attack.
Yeah, my heart is going boom, 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 boom.
Are you having any
Early
shortness
in my
of breath?
career, my world began to close in. It was my first migraine, and it hit hard. I had to dig deep and remember, you don't face challenges alone. By seeking help, I stopped migraine from stopping you. Because true support is knowing someone's got your back. Talk to a doctor about migraine today at PfizerForAll.com.
Hi, babe.
Hey,
Hey, Dad.
just the man I wanted to see. Grab a seat, son.
Okay, sure. What's up?
I'm going to give you
Able to resist.
here.
I'm like a volcano inside.
We didn't need it. U.S. Cellular. 'Twas the nights before Christmas. Last minute stress. Fuel with the Walmart Express. There with a fast like Bush round.
Same sea circle. Skinny guy likes cheese. Well, come again? Exceptionally large discount. And we're going to the movies tonight. Coming, babe. Yep. Tonight I'll be cuddling up with Myra at the Paradise Theater. And while you're sitting here all alone reading your hairdo mags, just remember, baby, it could have been you. You want it to be you?
Nope.
Just checking. Coming, babe.
Mrs. Pickle, did your son have any enemies?
Oh,
Uh-huh. Any underworld or mob connections?
he's a baby. Oh, there goes on his father. Oh, hey. Let's do the best I can. Look out. Get off me. Oh. Your brother, Big Al. That's not a candy, that's Melville. Melville? What's a Melville? Melville's my new pet. Still looks yummy to me. But I thought you wasn't allowed to have pets because your dad's allergic. And because they mess up your house. And because they're scared of animals. Melville's not like other pets. He doesn't have fur, he sleeps in a neat little box, and he doesn't have any sharp, scary teeth. Yeah, Melville's the perfect pet. Wow, so what does he do? You know, he does pet stuff, like Spike. Spike? Well, Melville's not really like a dog. Yeah, he's really more like a bug. Sure, maybe to you Melville's like a bug, but do you know what I see when I'm...
Animal Crossing New Horizons, only on Nintendo Switch.
Rated E for everyone.
Seatbelt. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, they're for sissies anyway. Man, I can't stand Dad's music. That's a pretty big chicken.
Well, boy, good thing you got the body of a tank. But that car didn't fare too well when you went through.
Nintendo Switch.
Rated everyone. Team Sonic, together, there is nothing we can't handle.
I'm taking a trip down memory lane and watching all these old TV shows from the mid-90s. After this one show, though, I'm going to start getting ready for bed because I want to make a better bedtime schedule. So within the hour, I will be in bed.
Got a little crazy back there, didn't we? Don't believe yourself, Colonel. It was the heat. Well, it's nice to have things back to normal.
And the forecast is rain, rain, rain for the rest of the week, kids. We're predicting massive floods or winds gusting to 60 miles an hour. So put away that garden hose, cats. Don't bother watering the cosmos. Bye, baby girl.
Now take that dress back and put it in your Aunt Rachel's closet.
Gloria Hilton. Whoa, she's fly. Isn't she kind of a flirt?
Oh, please, Waldo. Maybe she used to flirt with the boys, but she's going to the prom with a man.
Hi, you guys. In a few minutes, I'll be going to bed. Good night, Mom. No scaring me and our boyfriends. Just hug and kiss the kitty, pat, pat.
No, I climbed onto the Eiffel Tower as it floated by.
I understand, all right. I leave this room for 1 minute and you go into heat.
What am I, a cat? I'm not a cat.
Excuse me?
I wish I was a cat some of the time, but you know what I mean.
You have every right to be upset. Oh, I my little milk dud. You have? Yes. And I treasure every moment of it with you. But the truth of the matter is, there's always been a part of me hidden deep in my heart.
I-25. Round over.
Okay, you guys, I'm going to try something different. I'm going to keep the narrations on a very low volume and see how I fall asleep that way. Maybe I do need a little something to help me fall asleep because I tried it last night and I'm like, I'm bored. I want to listen to something. What time is it? And, you know, my mind was on because I was bored not listening to stuff. So I'm going to try something. And again, if you hear me snoring, that's the end of my video. Good night, everybody. I'm going to start getting ready for bed now by taking my pills and brushing my teeth.
It was as if time itself had twisted in some strange way, and I had somehow traveled back to that moment. We both sat there for a while, just staring at each other, not knowing what to make of it. Neither of us could explain it. It was like I had been at two different time periods years apart within weeks. When I was standing in the store 2 weeks earlier, and the other, when I had asked my friend about his name all those years ago. That the thought of it felt too big for either of us to really understand. In the end, we didn't talk much more about it. We both agreed that some things just couldn't be explained, and maybe it was
A moment later, he started scolding Joey for being up. Suddenly, the man jumped off me and ran out of the room. My dad shouted at him, and I heard him start to run. But the man managed to get back into Joey's room and escape through the window. I took that crap off my face and screamed louder than I ever had, immediately beginning to cry. I sobbed for a long time before I was able to say anything about what happened. I told the police everything, and they questioned Joey about it. The bandana man had befriended Joey one day on his walk home from the bus stop. Everybody was wearing a mask around that time, so he didn't stick out. He came into Joey's...
Yeah, guys, I was like laying here and I was like thinking, oh yeah, that dream I had this morning. You know, my health issue, right? Well, a few days ago, a letter from the clinic mailed me instructions on where to go and, you know, what to eat and everything and what not to eat and what drugs to take and what not drugs to take and whatever listed on the pages and everything. You know what I mean. But yeah, in the dream, I got a phone call from my dad saying that he found the letter. And he's like really angry about it. And he's like saying, why did you not tell me about this? Why? What are you hiding? You know, he was talking to me like that. And I just was out of words. You know, it's not Yes, it is serious, but it's nothing to get worried over, you know what I mean? This is a hereditary thing, you know. He has a problem with his health, and my grandpa had a problem with his health, my mom's dad, I mean. So yes, it runs in the family. And like I said earlier, in 2000, that's like I said, I have long lifeline. So what the fuck? Why was I dreaming of this? You know? Does it mean that Dad will eventually find out?
Well before nightfall. The couple dressed light.
I'm gonna leave my purse here so maybe you could take these for me.
His pockets full. Brandon leaves his mobile behind.
We didn't think anything of it. We were only gonna be gone a couple hours, or I guess so we thought.
At 10,834 feet above sea level, Mount San Jacinto is the second highest mountain in Southern California.
And as we're going up, she mentions, there's this is mountain lion territory. There's also a lot of rattlesnakes in this area.
Striding onto the stage, the moves that Louis couldn't do, Lily could easily perform perfectly. Receiving Thomas's recognition made me even more convinced that using the miraculous substance was absolutely right. I wanted to stay in Lily's body forever, or at least until the performance was over. The first time I broke the 7-day rule was when I had to attend the launch party organized by the director. I comforted myself, thinking I just needed to play the role of Lily for a few more hours.
But when I woke up, I had to pay the price for my greed. Looking at my aged legs, I screamed in pain. My dancing career under the...
With no other leads, the case of Don Harden's disappearance went unsolved for over a year. Until police received an anonymous letter that contained details of Don Harden's murder that hadn't been released to the public. Forensic evidence indicated that Don Harden had been murdered inside his home, but all investigators ever recovered were his severed hands. More than a year after Don Harden's disappearance, police received